Welcome back to Chokitable Media. Let's talk about aviation. I want every aviation enthusiast, business people, lover of what is flying in the sky, I want you to come closer to me. Let's talk about aviation this time around. First thing I want to talk about is the new entrance into the aviation sector. I have Enugu here been launched on the 9th of July 2025. Enugu here is now flying from Enugu and everywhere all around in Nigeria, back to Enugu and outside to Enugu, most especially to Abuja and Lagos. So aviation airline, they have now welcomed the new entrance, which is Enugu here, which was launched by Governor Mba of Enugu State, the current governor. And Mr. Peter Mba has declared that Enugu here, the newly launched state-owned airline, will serve a strategic hub to connect countries beyond its base in the state capital. So Enugu here will be flying, like I said, from Enugu to everywhere. So the governor also continued. The governor said this might be, look a bit impossible, but definitely it is now possible. So Enugu here is going to be operating. So I wanted to hear the full gist, because right there now we have the government dignitaries from the Minister of Aviation to the rest of them that are politicians. They were there to launch the airline. So despite some little here and there, but at least I see that this is a very good thing to note in the aviation industry in Nigeria. So let's watch.
A new dawn is here for the aviation sector in Enugu State. It's the official launch of the state-owned Enugu Air. The host governor, Peter Mba, Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, stakeholders in the aviation and banking industry, political leaders, and other guests are here to witness the event. The government is launching its air with 3 Embraer aircraft, E170 and E190 series, to cover Enugu, Lagos, Abuja, with plans to stretch out to Port Harcourt, Owerri, Benin, Kano, and across various other cities. While the guests are seated, the inaugural flight from Lagos is sighted in the air. When it lands, it's welcomed with a water cannon.
Beautiful picture. Take more. The joy is uncontrollable.
The managing director, Zejet Emmanuel Ayuba, talks about the expertise they will be bringing to bear as official operating partners of Enugu Air.
Our mission with Enugu Air goes beyond air travel. It is all about building a brand that reflects the spirit of its people. It reflects the resilient, the proud, the capability, and the ready to soar. We are not just connecting cities, we are connecting heritage to opportunity.
It's time for some remarks, and NCAA Director General Captain Chris Najomo and the Chairman of Fidelity Bank, Nick Onyalipe, commend the state government's initiative.
The launch of Enugu Air is a derivative of NCAA's philosophy of ease at doing business without compromising standards.
As the lead financier of this very visionary project, we stand firmly behind its potential to unlock new corridors of opportunity, boosting tourism, accelerating commerce, and creating thousands of jobs across the world, across the Southeast.
Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, pledged the support of the federal government, noting that it aligns with the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Do not let Enugu Air go the way of the Nigerian Airways. I beg you, run it professionally. Run it professionally. Do not let bureaucracy to kill Enugu Air.
Governor Peter Mba is optimistic of his administration's milestone as he talks about his conviction to launch the Enugu Air.
We began this journey with no empty promises. Among the key objectives we outlined on accession to office was a pledge to make Enugu the premier destination for investment, living, and tourism in Nigeria. When I remember the goodness of God.
With the launch of Enugu Air, government believes it is an economic enabler where jobs are created and serves as a strategic platform for Enugu's emergence as a regional hub for the Southeast.
Here is another information I want to pass to you. Actually, this is not what you see every day in aviation industry as well. I want to show to you this video whereby you see you have two planes carrying each other, one above and one below. The other one above there was pulling the one down there in the mid-air just to take it from a place to a place. So the third one, it's actually very similar. The fully electric airplane also landed in New York, sometimes in June 2025. This airplane is fully electric, fully electric, and it's actually historic, first time ever. All electric aircraft made a landmark landing at JFK Airport on Tuesday, making the first such of arrival at the New York hub. So, the owner of this aircraft was also there to explain the intricacies behind this flight or this new invention that he has just brought. So, uh, Vermont-based Beta Technologies Alia CX300 took off from Suffolk County for a 45-minute flight. So it flew for 45 minutes. So I wanted to listen to what the founder of this Beta Technologies, what he said, his assessment, and all the goodies contained with this new invention. All electric plane lands at JFK Airport today, US today. Kai Clark, founder of Beta Technology, said,
East Hampton to JFK with passengers on it, which was a first for the New York Port Authority for the New York area. And we covered 70 odd nautical miles in 35 minutes.
The flight of Alia carried a pilot and 4 people, according to Beta Technologies, the company that made the plane. Beta says Alia can travel 250 nautical miles on a single charge. The founder said it will reduce the cost of flying drastically. It's as much as a quiet ride.
Charging this thing up and flying out here cost us about $8 in fuel, right? Of course, you have to pay for the pilot, you have to pay for the airplane. But fundamentally, it's way less expensive. It's quieter, so the communities are happier. It's a simpler aircraft, so you're quiet, you're accessible, and people love flying it.
Beta Technologies brought its total value raised more than $1 billion. So the last one I want to show to you is this first ever electric plane that lands in Findel. So this fully electric plane landed in Findel also. So the flight landed on the 10th today, on the 10th July 2025 at Findel Airport in Luxembourg here. So the skies above Luxembourg saw an historic first this week. An all-electric aircraft landed in Findel, part of our Europe tour by a US company, Beta Technologies, like I explained to you. So this new invention, this new technology, also landed here today. So I want to listen to the report, the way it went. So the electrical revolution has reached Luxembourg sky, a part of our European tour. US company Beta Technologies made a stop at Findel with its all-electric aircraft, the first of its kind to land in the Grand Duchy. So Findel is no stranger to aviation traffic, but this newcomer stood out. Electric aviation offers a number of advantages. Traditional aircraft always have the same range, explained Matthew Colbert of the Beta Technologies, with electric aviation, just as replacing a few small components which are constantly improving, we can significantly extend the aircraft range without needing to redesign the entire plane. So that was all he explained. So, they can just, add a bit here, a bit there to the old one or the whole technology, so to make this new one. So that was what I was trying to explain to every one of us, which is actually makes some sense. So, they're actually nothing new. So we need to build on what we really have before. So, like they said, you don't have to make the wheel. You have to, reinvent, the wheel. So exactly that is what it was explaining. So currently, the plane battery charges in just 40 minutes, allowing for up to 2 hours of flight, or about 450 kilometers. That number is expected to rise as battery technology progresses. So that is exactly what it is. So it's a new thing that happened in Luxembourg today, welcoming the new technology, the all, electric plane landed in the Findel airport in Luxembourg today. So this is just what I want to show to you. I hope you enjoy this and this little, clips here and there that are put together so that you can see what is actually happening in the aviation industry. Thank you for watching. This is Chokitibu Media. Try to subscribe, share, and like, and see you next time, and God bless you. Bye-bye for now.
Thank you for watching. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing so you won't miss out any of our latest video.